Kia ora and welcome to Canterbury Live. It is Monday, the 4th of August. Well, we do have to touch on it. The Crusaders, unfortunately, yes, the boys did not bring it home to us, but hey, they did really, really well. And apparently they were celebrating at Valley Inn last night. So good on you. Have a couple of quiet ones and just, think about all the good stuff you've done, really. To get to a final, come on. But the Commonwealth Games, unbelievable, it's all over. I feel a little bit sad, actually. It's been so good, some really, really quality viewing. We'll just recap what's happened over the weekend. First up, Jack Bauer, there he is. Silver in the men's cycling road race, congratulations. And our gold and silver medal winners in the New Zealand men's boxing, that was awesome. David Nakaya, light heavyweight, and David Light for heavyweight, awesome. Few tears were rolling down David Nike's cheeks. Women's hockey, we brought home the bronze with a 5-2 win against South Africa. Well done, girls. They call them the best looking team in the sport. And bronze for Nick Willis in the men's 1500 metres. If you didn't catch it, it was an amazing sprint at the end. How he had the energy, unbelievable. And a silver medal, sadly, for the New Zealand netball team. It was a pretty tough campaign, and the final score was 58-42. Yep, Australia. So, what happened in the day? We are 6th overall in the Commonwealth Games. That's not bad going, is it really? And the real tally, 45 medals in total, so not too bad at all. Well, coming up on today's show, it is Monday and we have the Man Cave. Really looking forward today. It's a bit of a love theme going on. We head out on location to St Bede's College and find out about an event they had recently. But first up, today is 100 years World War I was actually announced in Britain. Now, they declared war on Germany and World War I began, but we didn't find out, of course, until the next day with communication and so forth. Tomorrow, I'm very happy to have with me Pete Dawson from the RSA, and he'll be talking to me more about the historic day. But now, we're going to commemorate those New Zealanders who fought in the Great War. Today, we remember their sacrifice that they made for us.
It may be necessary in the interest of the Empire that New Zealanders should go to the front. I am sure that they will go without asking any questions. When it is all over, I am sure the Union Jack will be on top.
Ghastly hell, just mud, mud, mud. Trenches half full of mud. And you're wet through all the time.
Oh, frightful. You've no idea what it was like. You lived in dugouts and you were pretty well over your ankles in mud all the time. You had no protection. You just had a ground sheet over you. You wake up in the morning with the snow over your feet and you were everlastingly in dampness.
A beautifully shot piece there. And I look forward to catching up with RSA tomorrow about that. Well, after the break, St Bede's, we are out on location finding about this wonderful school right here in Christchurch.
Meet the latest arrivals at Berlin's 2 animal parks and find out what it takes to be a zoo baby in a modern zoo. Zoo Juniors. Wednesday nights at 8 p.m, right here on CTV.
Missed a show or want to watch it again? CTV is fitting in with your lifestyle. Be in control with CTV On Demand. Check out our website and follow the links, ctv.co.nz.
Hi, I'm Mark and welcome to Stay Well Pharmacy. Whatever the season, Stay Well Pharmacy has you covered. As an integrated pharmacy, we stock all the well-known pharmacy medicines, as well as quality nutritional and herbal treatments. Our team of pharmacists and full-time naturopath are here to help you find the products and advice to suit the needs of you and your family. So come in and see us at Stay Well Pharmacy, 27 Shands Road in Hornby. Stay Well Pharmacy, live well, stay well.
Get rid of that damaging and unsightly moss, mould and lichen from your path, drive or roof with Mossbuster. Mossbuster is a no-bleach, non-abrasive, biodegradable solution that has over 35 years of proven results. Mossbuster costs less than half the price of other well-known products and can be yours for less than $1 a litre. You just spray it on and let Mother Nature do the rest. Check out our website to find the best solution to your moss, mould and grime problem. Order online or call us now on 0800 88 1000.
My son's helped me greatly with my independence now that I've got more mobility.
Mum, I've been looking into stand assist chairs from More Mobility. They recline back with a footrest, then when you want to get out of them, they stand you up. You can even sleep on them. More Mobility can bring one out for a free trial. There's even electric beds too. What do you think? For more range and more expert advice, see More Mobility, corner Clarence and Princess Streets off Blenheim Road.
What a difference more mobility makes.
Make sure you catch a virtual tour of the roadworks and traffic changes affecting the CBD, each weekday at 7, 8 and 9 a.m. Catch it again during your lunch break at 12 and watch CTV News first at 5 for the latest update.
The art of giving is certainly out there at St Bede's and Marion College. Last week they had a charity concert for Canteen that they held at St Bede's, and we see a part of that now.
This concert is a combined charity concert for St Bede's and Marion colleges. Basically the idea was to give those who can't participate in the canteen run for a life, because there is a limited selection available, to give back to canteen through their own way, through their talents, mainly musically, dramatically and culturally.
So this event has actually only been going on for 2 years now, and you know, Marion thought that it was obviously an amazing charity, organisation to donate to and give time to, and so because Bede's is our brother school, we thought that we'd help as well. Actually, a few years ago, one of our own students, Libby Galbraith, was diagnosed with cancer, and Marion being such a small school, I suppose it sort of affected everyone, not just her and the people around her, but the whole school. And so that also sort of gave us a bit of a drive, I suppose, to contribute to the canteen concert once again.
The support that you provide Canteen with is bigger than you think. The money enables our staff to focus their time and energy on the people of Canteen instead of fundraising efforts, meaning all 3 groups of Canteen are supported fully.
In the Canteen Concert for Life, we have several acts, including those to do with music, dancing, drama, improv comedy and acting.
Have this year as that's different to what we did 2 years ago with the first ever canteen concert, is that we have a silent auction running during half time, and so businesses have donated lots of different items and we auction that off. As well as that, we also have sponsors for every single act.
So 10 years ago, several figures in St Bede's decided that the community here was very inward looking. It wasn't outward looking, and so the Canteen Run for a Life campaign was created so that students could focus on others and not themselves. Over the past few years, this has built and built and built, and now we have the Canteen Concert for a Life to support the Run for a Life, to give back to others looking outwards rather than looking inwards.
One of the main acts that is performing tonight is the Marion College Stage Challenge group. So Stage Challenge was a few months ago, and the girls this year decided to actually do a portrayal of Libby's cancer story. So Libby Galbraith is a student from Marion College who was diagnosed with cancer and has had a battle with cancer. And so yeah, that act itself was just so fitting for this concert. So I suppose with a concert like this, yes, you do need, organising and time management and everything, but I think the main thing you really need is support, and that's support from families, support from your schools, and support from the community, and that's what we've seen. We've had endless amounts of support, and without that, you literally couldn't pull off a show like this. So yeah, it's been amazing.
Congratulations to St Bede's and Marion College for putting on such a wonderful concert for such a good cause, Canteen. Well, after the break, they're here. AJ, Adam, Gordon, it's the Man Cave.
Let's face it, everyone has an agenda. And guess what? So do I. Every week, I'll pick 3 stories that grab my attention. Agenda with me, Brent Goff.
Action Removals, offering short or long-term storage facilities, full packing services, comprehensive rates, all fully insured and with 6 vehicle sizes to choose from. Earthquake repairs? Action Removals pack, move, store and return your valuable possessions stress-free. Action Removals, a family business that has been operating in Christchurch for over 10 years. Action Removals, your one-stop removal service on time, every time. 0800 222 526.
Avoid the monkeys when it comes to relocating. Trust A1 Movers, a family business since 1993 that guarantees a professional job every time. We carefully handle and wrap your valued items, ensuring they have a safe journey. Secure storage and insurance options are also available.
A1 Movers, the careful, caring moving company.
Oi! Al Jazeera News. International news right off the satellite, bringing you up-to-the-minute coverage of world events. Al Jazeera News. Weekday mornings at 6 o'clock. Right here on CTV.
Things you miss out in the commercial break. Adam's stroking Gordon's here, you know, there's things you do on the Man Cave. They're so secure within themselves. Gentlemen, welcome to Canterbury Live. It's Monday, Man Cave. AJ, Gordon, Adam. Sounds good, doesn't it?
It does. It's got a ring to it.
Hey, we've got some great questions from our viewers, but I thought I'd throw you a curveball. World War I was declared today in Great Britain. Would you go to war? Adam?
Well, the question is, and we were thinking about along the same sort of lines, if you don't go to war, does that mean you get to stay home with everybody? Like all the ladies are here, you know, for the picking? Is that how it works?
Boy. But what would they think of you?
Yeah, true. You're a bit of a coward, aren't you?
Maybe so. How about you, Gordon?
I think it's one of those ones where, you know, if you had to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big call, isn't it, AJ?
Well, look, it's an incredibly brave thing, I think, to do, to go over there. I've got a few friends who have served in Afghanistan.
Well, okay.
In fact, my sister's boyfriend has just come back from doing 6 months over there,
oh, wow.
probably a month ago. And they do come back different people, and you can't imagine the things that they see over there. I mean, one of the things was he refused to drive for, I think, 2-3 weeks after he came back.
Really?
Just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
What are they like with, opening up about some of the stuff over there? Is it, sort of a subject you don't touch?
Yeah, I sort of tend not to ask them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, for me, it's sort of like a respect thing. And obviously, they see things over there that nobody would ever want to see.
Yeah.
So
I think also, like, we probably, as men, all play a bit of gaming and a bit of Call of Duty or Battlefield and that, and we all think, oh yeah, I'd get over there and I'd be really, really good and stuff like that, but we'd get there and we'd just absolutely pack ourselves.
I even find that with going paintball shooting, if you've ever done that.
Yeah.
Even that's like, they're hard.
Imagine it piercing the flesh.
You get the paintballs that don't pop on impact.
You'd be a great radar, though.
Yeah,
Gordon, you would be radar.
The guy who just calls in the medic and sits there real squeamish the whole time.
As long as he's the guy that doesn't die.
No, thanks for that, guys. It was good to touch on it. I think it was great to hear three, virile men sitting on the couch. Would you go to war? So thank you for taking the time. But let's get into the man cave. First up, hi, man cave. My name is Jennifer. Hello. My name is Jennifer, and my partner and I have been together 3 years. Whenever we go to the movies, my partner is always so keen on watching the typical guy, gun, blood and guts movies, and I go along to keep him happy. But when I ask him to watch a love story or a chick flick, he's never keen. How do I get him to make the same effort?
I'm probably the worst at this, I think.
What, and saying, do you enjoy the chick flicks?
No.
Oh, okay.
I can't,
I could have seen that for some reason.
I just can't do them. So if somebody asks me to go to a movie and it's a good sort of plenty of guns, heaps of shooting, I'm there. Girls movie, yeah. Last romantic sort of movie that I went and saw, and this is just to show how long ago it was, Love Actually, fell asleep.
Love Actually? Are you serious?
Oh, fell asleep.
Jeez, if I was going to be pulled along as a guy to a movie, that'd be the one I want to go to. That's, wow, okay.
I think maybe like the key answer here is just get a better taste in movies.
Is that a bit
sad? To be fair though, like I just
Gordon's
recently...
going to save the day.
I just recently went to The Fault in Our Stars, and that was a chick flick love story, right? And I wasn't keen on it, but I did it anyway. And I'm sitting there the whole time, like just going... like trying really hard because it was such an intense movie, and I find that like I'm not keen to go to them, but when I go, I'm like, yeah, that was such a good movie. But I'm not keen to go to it. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't go to that movie though. See, I've gone to. There was one about the sister.
Hercules?
No, Hercules. Yeah, okay.
Try.
But those sad cancer movies and things like that. I just to go along. No, thanks. Maybe read the book. To go to a movie, maybe not. How about you, Gordon?
I think you should just try and find a common ground somewhere in the middle. Somewhere like. Rocky, for example,
love story.
It's a love story, with the boxing, but then the boxing finishes. Exactly, so you get a bit of both.
Yeah, it's an emotional scene.
Maybe it's the way we perceive it. Maybe we shouldn't talk about the blood and guns. Maybe we should be like, it's a really, love story. It's between Hercules and he's like fighting for his family, and make it sound real sappy, and then it'd be like, that's great.
I like your line of thought. That's not a bad thing. Sell it.
Yeah. And I would say to this guy, if he came to me like, she wants to watch these really soppy things, I would say,
well, it's actually the girl, Jennifer.
Yeah.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
Who's asking for her
But I
partner.
think he should take it for granted. At least he's not being forced. Some of those mind-numbing ones I find worse, like the like those Teen Mum or the Kardashians.
Gosh.
It's a bit of give and take though.
Yeah.
Don't knock the Kardashians. Don't knock the Kardashians. Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. I hope that helped you, Jennifer. Not sure if that does. Dear Man Cave, my husband has been really stressed out at work lately, and nothing I do seems to help. Our love life, I was thinking that same thing, is great, but do you have any suggestions of other things I can do, that may help him to be less stressed at home?
Stock the liquor cabinet.
Yes.
Gordon. Gordon.
Or a hot meal. Let's be honest. It may be the most sexist statement in the world, but a guy coming home from a long, hard day to a hot meal. Now, hey, the guy can still cook the woman a hot meal as well, but if she's looking for ways, there isn't, you can't go past his belly. It's as simple as that.
Is that really true? A cliche?
It's all about the timing as well. There's nothing worse. You walk in the door and it's like, oh, you're just in time. I'm just about to serve it up, and you're like, oh.
I just want to sit down.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
whereas,
that simple?
I mean, but if the other scenario where it's like, oh, it's half an hour away, then
You gotta
it's
wait.
just it's all about the timing, I think,
But if she has
in the meals
But if
situation.
she's got a little penny on, she brings you out a beer or a whiskey to you as you wait for the meal.
If you don't get the timing right, then you've got to have those backup options.
You do, and the heels, hair done up.
here's-
Yeah, great. Love it. It's cool. How about you, AJ?
Just give him some space. The guy's coming home from being stressed. Just leave him alone. Stop trying to appease him with all these things.
Get him a PlayStation.
Oh, if I have a really bad day at the office, I just want to go home and just be left alone. Don't ask me what's wrong. Don't try and do nice things for me. I'll come right. Just give me 10 minutes just to sit back, woosah, and everything will be fine.
You're so sensible, AJ. You really are. Okay. Well, I think that's some great advice. I like yours, AJ. But the meal thing, that's intriguing. Simple. It's a really simple thing to do. Hi, guys. I've been seeing a guy for the past few months, and I'm having some teething issues. When we first started dating, he was a perfect gentleman, opened doors, paid for meals. He dressed really nice and was so polite. However, over the past month, those things have been less and less. Is this the real him? Hello, sweetheart. Seriously?
I think we've sort of discussed this before, eh? Like, this is the first couple of dates you're selling yourself.
Yeah. You're marketing.
To be fair, women do the same sort of thing, though. It's not a gender thing. It's both genders will sort of put on this, oh, I'm this person, look how amazing I am. And then as you get to know somebody, you find out all the traits which you don't like. So it may not be that he's getting worse, it's just she's noticing more. Like the more time you spend with somebody, the more you get to know who they really are. So in small increments, that person may be fine, but as time goes on.
I think there's one easy solution for this. You said that he's changed. He's not paying for meals anymore, and he's stopped opening the door. I think first of all, start forgetting your wallet, and second of all, stop opening the door for him, and then see the reaction.
If you both end up standing up front, looking at each other, though, just walk the other way because you can guarantee he's not the right guy. If you started by opening doors and you're both standing there looking like, are you going to do it? No, are you going to do it? And you're only in a few months, imagine what the marriage is going to be like.
And do you know what? I'm throwing one in there. Why does he have to pay? I don't understand that either. I don't understand why women
I would think
feel
after a few months,
seriously, it's 50-50.
I would call it the comfort zone when the true colours come out.
Yes.
I think that sounds like that scenario,
Yeah, all of the niceties, they're out the door.
Yeah, and maybe it's just not the right one for you, sweetheart. Seriously, I mean, this could be, if you're having doubts now, get out. But,
plenty more fish in the sea, right?
There is plenty more fish in the sea. Well, thank you very much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing what the topics are next week. Maybe we can get a bit more nitty-gritty, do you think?
Yeah, it seems like a dirty
So
one.
what's your one tip for the lads out there for the week?
Run. Well, after we end up... We're spilling the beans right now, aren't we?
Jeepers creepers. Gordon, come something better than that.
From what Adam said earlier, that his one tip would be stay in the kitchen, because it seems like that's his thing, cook a man a meal.
Nice. No. Gordon, quickly.
My tip of the week.
Yes.
Get your man a PlayStation, I think,
Gordon!
These are awesome.
I'm just thinking...
AJ, come on, say that. That's why I left you for last, buddy. I left you for last for a reason.
Appreciate it. I really need to say something sort of kind and sensitive here, don't I?
You will naturally, though.
Okay, of course. Okay. Tip of the week. Be yourself.
Oh,
bless.
Why are you
Thanks,
so good at
dude.
that?
I'm going to cry.
See you Monday. Hey, join us tomorrow. We are joined by Deborah from Skate Public Art, and the SPCA join us with their little friend Ninja, a 2 to 3 year old collie cross. But now it's cash giveaway with Mercy.